I'm asking for your vote.
You basically just make this candidate your entire life. You eat, live, breathe, everything. For me, that's been Donald Trump for the past 8 months. Even longer, it's been Republican candidates.
Ashley, you wanted the goat?
Thank you one more time.
I've been in bed for 22 months. So I moved all my stuff into a storage unit and moved out, and I've been living in hotels ever since.
Will you just
This is a marathon today. We're not playing games, right? We never got to.
We didn't say the criminal shall be under criminal justice.
But right now, she's being protected by a totally
When you're on the road full time, you never get to see your own place. And I guess hotels have become my home.
Let's begin in a seated position.
I've never been more tired in my life than I am right now, but it was worth it. It definitely comes with a lot of sacrifices. It is a full-time gig where you are with the candidate wherever he goes. You are acting as the eyes and the ears for your network. You are suddenly put into this position with 10 strangers, which are your fellow embeds, the ones who go to absolutely every event with other networks, with other newspaper outlets, and you become like this family. You spend more time with them than you do your colleagues at your own network, your friends, your family.
Hi, my name's Ashley. I work for CNN.
Interviewing voters is one of my favorite parts about the job.
So you liked him from the very beginning?
Yes.
That's where you learn what's motivating people, what's driving them, and ultimately what's going to shape the election.
Why did you want to come see Trump today?
Well, he's the man we want for president.
Donald Trump is the change that we need.
And I believe that he's the only candidate that can bring our economy back, bring jobs back to America.
The next president of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
I never counted Trump out throughout this whole process because we were on the ground and we were seeing his crowd sizes and the dedication from his supporters. The most shocking thing to me was we would show up to these events where people had waited in line for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours to see this person, and then Trump would often be late to his rallies, and they would still stick around in these venues for another hour, hour and a half if he was that late. And you just never saw like people trickling out. That showed me just how loyal and dedicated and how intensely they wanted to see him.
So here we are today. Where are we, Chris?
In downtown Miami getting set for another Trump rally.
And it is hot.
A big part of being an embed is also to do social media. It's fun to sort of show people on social media the things that you do besides just the rallies.
So the event that most of us are supposed to cover is only closed to pool now, so we're going in a corn maze with Secret Service.
It gives you a more comprehensive feel of what the job is, aside from just doing the news, the straight up news from the rallies. You show them more color. You sort of become this database of information about this candidate. You build up this institutional knowledge about everything he has said. You're ready in case something happens, if there's a protester or anything eventful that happens elsewhere in the room.
So I don't know what just happened, but they took a protester out and then they took Trump off stage.
The Secret Service rushed the candidate off stage. A man near the podium was taken into custody, but no weapon was found.
Being on the ground has taught me a lot about understanding things better in context. You get a much better understanding of the whole situation, and you see how things can get taken out of context a lot.
I am asking for the votes of all Americans. Democrats, Republicans, independent, first-time voters.
I personally tried not making any predictions, because if I've learned anything from this entire campaign, it is not to predict anything. Given that, I was still surprised that he won, but he did. So now it's time to just plow forward and keep doing your job, and who knows what's next.